Every shot's a big one, and that could be the shot of the match right there. If they can come back with a double here, they can really put the pressure on thermocarbon. All right, the left-hander. Last time he left a solid 7-pin. See what he does this time with more ball speed.
Doug Becker works in a bowling center in the Altamont Springs area.
Set it down early.
Well, he got a break.
As happens many times when you're trying to increase the ball speed, you tend to muscle the ball a little bit and squeeze it, get to the foul line a little bit faster, so you're out of time. The ball comes off your hand early, and that's exactly what happened here. You can see him trying to really pull it hard through. The ball's off his hand early. Comes off your hand early. It hooks early. As you see it go through the middle of the head pin. Lucky to break out the 6-8.
Scime now is up 17 pins, and Rick Sotis is the man on the line for Scime.
Well, if you're Bob Handley, you're sitting on the bench, you know you're bowling anchor for your team, or if you're Dennis Raukauskas, you're thinking, come on, guys, get us ahead so it doesn't come down to me. I don't want to have to get a double to win this thing. Still anybody's match, and this particular spare
2-7
is not an easy one. A lot of ways to miss it and only a few ways to make it. And if he were to miss it, there goes that tiny little lead that they've been nursing all the way through since the end of the first game. Try to get the ball between the two pins.
Is a tougher spare for a left-hander than it is for a right-hander?
Much harder, much harder. The ball, especially when the back end is hooking, the tendency is to pick off the front pin and leave the 7-pin. You missed it. All right.
Opportunity for thermocarbon.
Talking about a 5-pin spread here. As you see the replay of that shot, the ball, he knew it was going to hook, played for it to hook, but didn't hook as much as he expected.
Thermocarbon now up by 5, and here is Brad Briggs.
A lot of ball speed. A lot of pressure on these players right now, Jay. They know they have to fill these 9th frames and get it down to your professionals. Bob Handley for Scime, and of course Raukauskas for thermocarbon. Both great clutch players, and it could come down to the 10th frame. Those two guys going head-to-head for the championship.
A lot at stake. $4,600, an all-expense-paid trip to the Grand National Championship. He got it. Oh, nice
that
comeback.
That could be the break of the match right there.
Remember that one. Brad Briggs converting.
There's another look at that. Now watch that. He expected this ball to hook a lot. It hit that carry down oil, straightened it out a little bit, off the wall. Big break.
And Saile for Scime.
Through the middle of the head pin, and he's been struggling all throughout the match. Never did get lined up to the pocket. Here's another look at that bowling ball we were talking about. It made Jay Randolph giggle a little bit.
He does. What? Showboat Lanes, it says.
A little promotion for the...
I would assume that might be the old Showboat out in Vegas, huh? You can see right through that.
We've been bowling pro tournaments there for, I think, somewhere around 30 years, Showboat. Well...
The lead is 2 for thermocarbon.
And advantage really is for Dennis Raukauskas. He's going to bowl first in the 10th frame, and if you get that first strike, it puts a lot more pressure on the other guy.
Raukauskas... Let's fly. Yes. Oh boy.
Here's a look at that shot. A lot of lift, a lot of loft, and the reason he threw it so far out of the lanes was so it wouldn't hook sharply on the back. Perfect shot.
And now can the anchor man?
Well, if he strikes out, Jay, it's over.
Yes.
2 strikes and 9. He strikes here and 9 on the next ball.
Handley looking on.
He knows what it is. You You know Bob Handley knows the score.
Oh, all the way across to get that 10 pin.
Now that's what I call clutch bowling, Jay. What a great shot. Now, here's a look at that again. Now watch the pin action. The ball comes in behind the head pin, but watch the head pin go to the wall, come all the way across the lane, and there goes the 10.
Wow. And look at Handley. Nothing he can do. Yeah.
He knows what's going on right here. A strike, 189 with lock of match. Nine would win the match. We could have a tie.
We certainly could have a tie.
Bob Handley with a 3-pin advantage after the first game, bowling the 10th frame. So if you extend that into a score right now, you've got possibility of 187, which is a 1-pin victory with 3 strikes.
That's correct. The great veteran has it on the way. That's a start.
Isn't it amazing how well they perform in the clutch when they couldn't do anything throughout the 2 games, and all of a sudden they have to do it, and there you are.
This man has been here before. Look at those eyes. This crowd
amazing.
Really on the edge of their seats here now. Boy, you can feel the tension.
Looks good.
Yes, he knew it. Now.
9's a tie, 10 to win. Right here. 9 will tie the match. 10 will win it.
Hooking Bob Handley.
I got to believe that Bob right now feels more pressure on this shot than he would in a PBA event, because he's got 4 guys sitting on the bench depending on him to get this strike.
Very good point, Earl. Team bowling at its best here in St. Petersburg. Gotta hurry. Yes! Look at this.
Look at the excitement. Can you believe this, folks? What a finish.
Bob Handley, the anchor man, does the job, striking out in the 10th frame, and a 1-pin win for Scime Signs. The guys from over in Windermere, Florida, near Orlando. What a